Imagine leading 50,000 soldiers into the desert. You have food. You have weapons. You have a clear destination. Then, somehow, every single one of those soldiers disappears. No survivors. No graves. No bodies. It's one of the oldest mysteries in human history. More than 2,500 years ago, an entire Persian army marched into the Egyptian desert and was never seen again. What happened to them remains a mystery to this day. This is the story of the lost army of Cambyses. The story begins in 525 BC. At the time, the mighty Persian Empire was the most powerful force on earth. Its ruler, King Cambyses II, had just conquered Egypt, adding another great civilization to his growing empire. But victory wasn't enough. Deep within Egypt's western desert lived a group of priests in an oasis called Siwa. These priests openly challenged Cambyses and refused to recognize his authority. For a king who ruled millions, such defiance was unacceptable. Cambyses decided to make an example of them. He assembled an army said to number 50,000 men and gave them a simple mission: cross the desert, reach Siwa Oasis, destroy the temple, crush anyone who resisted. The soldiers departed from the city of Sebes and began their march westward into one of the most unforgiving landscapes on earth. At first, everything seemed normal. The army advanced steadily across the sands. Day after day, thousands of men pushed deeper into the desert. Then something happened. The entire army vanished. According to the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, the soldiers reached an oasis after several days of marching. While they rested, a powerful wind began to rise. Soon, the wind became a storm. Then the storm became a nightmare. A massive wall of sand swept across the desert. The sky disappeared. The sun vanished. Visibility dropped to nothing. The soldiers were swallowed by the storm. When it finally passed, the army was gone. All 50,000 men. Gone. At least, that's the story. For centuries, people treated the tale as fact. Then doubts began to appear. Some historians questioned Herodotus. Could an entire army really disappear in a single sandstorm? Others believed the story had been exaggerated over time. After all, no one had ever found the army. No weapons. No armor. No bones. Nothing. It was as if 50,000 men had been erased from history. Yet the mystery refused to die. Generation after generation, explorers ventured into the Egyptian desert searching for answers. Many returned empty-handed. Some never returned at all. The Sahara is vast beyond imagination. Towering dunes stretch for hundreds of miles. Temperatures can become deadly. Landmarks disappear. Directions become meaningless. Even modern travelers can become lost. If an army had vanished there, finding it would be like searching for a single grain of sand on a beach. Then, in the modern era, new discoveries reignited the mystery. Archaeologists and explorers began reporting strange findings deep within the desert. Fragments of weapons, human remains, ancient artifacts. Some researchers claimed these objects could belong to Cambyses' lost soldiers. Others disagreed. The evidence was incomplete. The debate continued. To this day, no discovery has convinced everyone. And that leaves us with a mystery.